So we're with Travis from Mahlkonig. He's going to show us through the K30 Vario grinder, which is the competition standard. Right?
All right, tell us about it.
So the K30 Vario is stepless grind adjustment. Loosen the knob slightly, able to dial in.
And it's showing what you're doing on this display here the whole time, is that right?
Correct, yeah. Let's go ahead into the software. To access the software, we're going to push both buttons in for 4 seconds. Now we're into the menu. STI is to adjust our left side, and that's in seconds. So right now we're at 3.3 seconds. Let's move it down to 1.7 seconds, which will allow approximately 7 to 9 grams of coffee to dispense. This is our scroll key. DTI is to control our right side to set our double dose.
Oh, gotcha.
Let's move that down to about 3.7 seconds.
So we have one spout, but 2 different programmable doses.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
To save this information, as you see, both indicator lights are on. That means we're inside the menu.
Yep.
We're going to push the buttons back in, save, and let's look at our change. Left side 1.7, right side 3.7.
Okay, awesome.
So now we're going to insert the porter filter. The grinder's now running. I pulled out. Press this to settle your grounds. The indicator light's going to blink until we finish out the cycle.
Okay.
So this acts as a brake function.
Okay, gotcha. So you stopped and it's just going to pause the timer where it was.
Exactly. And now we can re-engage. And now we've finished that shot.
Gotcha. As indicated by the light not blinking.
Exactly.
Right. Gotcha. Okay.
And that goes back to this model, is that we try to cut down on waste.
Yeah.
And consistency. Yeah. So regardless of who's pulling the shot, you're going to get the same amount every single time.
So you find that the dosing is extremely consistent.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
Absolutely. I guess the last nice feature of the software is that you can also do a manual dose, so you can go into Barista mode.
Okay.
And that's just pushing both buttons in for 2 seconds. And now we're in Barista mode.
Gotcha. So then it's going to be dosing as long as you're holding down the button and stop when you're not.
Exactly.
Cool.
To get out of that, push it back out.
Easy. Now, you showed 2 different ways to adjust the grind. Is there like a macro and a micro adjustment?
So yeah, there's the short way. Instead of having to go inside the menu, we can push down this button, rotate it.
Okay, and that's to adjust the dose. Okay.
The right side, do the same thing.
That is easy.
Then release.
And this right here, he says to adjust the grind, but so is this.
This was just to loosen.
Gotcha. Okay.
In order to move the grind adjustment.
I see.
And then it locks back in place.
Gotcha. So you can't accidentally flop it. Okay. Cool.
You guys want to take a look at the inside?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. So the hopper rotates off.
What size birds are those?
65 millimeter birds.
Okay.
And that's the case for the K30 Vario and the K30 Twin.
Overall, those are very similar, I'm guessing.
Same exact birds.
Same exact machine.
Same exact motor.
Okay.
It just has 2 separate motors in the K30 Twin.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. So we have a set screw.
This already looks way too easy to take apart, which is awesome. That's great.
That rotates all the way over past the number 10 notch, and then we're just going to lift it open. That's awesome. Now we have access to the motor, the spout. The spout's only going to be able to hold about 2 grams of coffee.
Okay.
So everything coming out is going to be fresh.
Yeah, totally.
The motor is mounted or fastened by 3 screws on the bottom side of the grinder.
Okay. I noticed a lot of extra space inside. Is there a reason behind that? Is it to keep it cool or something?
Ventilation.
Ventilation, sure.
So the new model is going to be the K30 Air. It's actually going to have a built-in fan on the back. And there's going to be space from the motor, between the motor and the upper grind chamber.
Okay. That sounds awesome. And how quickly does this motor work?
RPMs, we're at around 1500 RPMs.
Okay, gotcha.
It's not going to be too difficult to change out the burst.
Yeah, no, not at all. That took no time.
Yeah.
So how much is that on this model? How much is that hopper hold?
How much is the hopper?
How much is the hopper hold?
Yeah, the cost of the hopper is right around $100.
Oh, I'm sorry. How much is the hold in your coffee?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's like right at 3 pounds.
Okay. Cool. Well, it's pretty easy to see why it's a top choice for like all the competitions.
It does
awesome.
well.
Yeah,
it does well.
Definitely. Well, thanks a lot, Travis. Again, this is the K30 Vario. Mahlkonig, also available in a twin version. Fully programmable espresso grinder. Competition set.
That's right.
Perfect.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
Very good.